Okay, let's look at the homework 2.7, 2.8, number 12, right? So we have equation given, xy equals 8. Then we want to take the derivative with respect to t since we're looking for dy over dt, right? So, and a dx over dt, right? So let's do that. All right, so let's take the derivative. So by taking a derivative with respect to t, we'll get, let's see, so you have two things multiplied together. So you have, this is the x is the first guy, y is the second guy. So we have to use a product rule, right? Derivative of the first guy is dx over dt times second, which is y, plus first guy, x, times derivative of the second, dy over dt, right, is equal to, right, derivative of 8 is just a 0 since it's a constant. All right, then we can just plug in what we already know. So we know that the x equals 6 and the dx over dt is 15. So this guy is 6 and dx over dt, so we know that this is 15, right? And this is what you're looking for, dy over dt, so we don't know that, but we need to find y, right? So we need to plug in x equals 6 into the original equation to get 6y equals 8, and we can divide through by 6 to get the y equals 8 over 6, which is same as 4/3, right? So now we found that to be 4/3. This is 4/3. All right, so let's plug them all in. All right, so we have a 15 times 4/3. 15 and the 3 cancel out, so you're going to get the 5. So 5 times 4 is 20. So you have 20 plus you have x is 6 times dy over dt, right? Then we can just subtract 20 from both sides. So you have 6 dy over dt is equal to negative 20, right? Then we can just divide through by 6 to get the dy over dt is equal to negative 20 over 6, but this is same as divide by 2, so divide top by 2, 10, divide the bottom by 2, so negative 10 over 3. All right, let's type in to see if it's correct. All right, so this is negative 10 over 3. All right, let's go ahead and do the part B as well. Right, so the equation is exactly the same, so we can just plug in a different value. Right, so here x is 1, so y is going to be plugging 1 here, so it's going to be y is equal to 8, right? So we just plug them in, right? Dy over dt, we're looking for dx over dt, right, times, right, y came out to be 8, plus x is 1 times dy over dt is negative 5. And this is equal to 0, right? So we can simplify. So this is just negative 5 here. So we add 5 to both sides, right? We have 8 times dx over dt, right? So that's these two guys. Right, since we added 5, so that's going to go to the other side, becomes positive 5. Right, then last step is just to divide through by 8. to isolate dx over dt, which is going to be 5/8, right? So let's type it in. It's 5/8, 5/8, right? Let's check the answer. All right, it came back. Looks like we got them both correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.